Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there lived a young man who had been in a long and loving marriage, but one day, his beloved left him, and his heart was broken. He wandered the countryside, seeking solace and a way to mend his shattered spirit. One day, as he was wandering through a dense forest, he came upon an old Zen monk sitting by the side of the path. The young man asked the monk, "O wise one, how can I get over my broken heart and move on from this terrible loss?" The monk stroked his beard and thought for a moment, then said, "My son, the answer is simple. You must learn to love again." The young man was confused. "But how can I love again when my heart is so full of pain and sorrow?" The monk smiled and said, "You must first learn to love yourself. Take a look inside and discover the beauty of your own soul. Once you have found love within yourself, true love from others will come naturally." The young man nodded and thanked the monk for his wise words and set off on a journey of self-discovery. One day, he came across a Zen master in the mountains, and he saw the young man wandering aimlessly and asked, "Why the long face, my child?" The young man replied, "I have just come out of a long relationship, and I am struggling." The master thought for a moment, and then said, "I have just the thing to help you forget your troubles. Come with me." The master led the young man to a nearby pond, and instructed him to stand on one leg on the edge of the water. The young man did as he was told, and soon realized that he was too busy trying to keep his balance to think about his broken heart. The master then instructed the young man to close his eyes, and as he did, the master pushed him into the pond. The young man flailed about, trying to regain his footing, but to no avail. He was drenched and covered in mud. The master helped him out of the pond and said, "Now go and enjoy your life, for you are too dirty and wet to dwell on your past." The young man laughed and realized that the master was right. The young man continued his journey thinking a lot about what the master said. Then he came across an old man. After talking about the young man's past, the old man invited the young man to come sit with him and listen to a story. The old man began, "Once upon a time, there was a banana peel. It had been in a long and loving relationship with the banana, but one day, the banana decided it was time for them to part ways. The banana wanted to be eaten because she didn't know how it felt. The banana peel was heartbroken and didn't know how to move on." The old man continued, "But then the banana peel realized after a while that it had always been connected to the earth, and that it could continue to nourish the earth and new plants just as it had nourished the banana. And in that way, it found a new purpose in life and moved on." The young man listened to the story and realized that just like the banana peel, he too was connected to the world and could find new purpose and move on. He thanked the old man for his wisdom and left feeling hopeful for the future. Moral of the story: sometimes the best way to get over a breakup is to take a metaphorical dive into a pond, letting the dirt and water wash away the past, and also to learn to love yourself first, for only then will true love from others come naturally. The banana peel also highlights the idea that even though some things may seem to have come to an end, there is still a chance for growth and new beginnings. Thank you for watching. This was Zen Cat Chronicles. Have a wonderful day.